Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have... She's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries a deft little ball. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Mbappe is onto it in a flash.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Gerrard. And that is headed for getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's Gerrard. And here's Aubameyang. Gerrard. That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. First quarter of an hour gone. Van Nistelrooy wins the duel this time. Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press. Yamal.
Oh, great feat, that.
Timber made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Gerrard, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Miami really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacing.
Oh, good climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Van Dijk. Muscular approach does pay off here. Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Totti. Gerrard. Never out of the action for very long. Shot could be on. Yamal! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Leeds have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's beautifully weighted. No, again there's no way through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk.
Leeds can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Gerrard. Yamal. And it's Totti. Oh, that was vital. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Nistelrooy might just make this. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Darren Fletcher. Messi. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's being shifted off it. Guardiola. That's an imaginative pass. Maldini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram. And it's Fletcher. Cannavaro. Oh, can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos. Darren Fletcher. And that signals the end of the first period. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Leeds leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leeds can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Silvestre attempts a clearance. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And it's Fletcher. Out towards the flank. Timber looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Yamal. Yamal makes a move down the right. Tries to cross. That'll be a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Time and again they are repelled. Still just a single goal between the sides. Gerrard. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's quick to return it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? This might spell danger. Shoots! And that's in. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Substitution for Leeds, number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 18.
The pass has gone astray. Leeds perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Number 14, Steven Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 21,
Maldini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Number 13,
Chance for a shot! Against the crossbar.
Andrea Pirlo.
Pirlo. Silvestre. Pirlo. Guardiola. This is a promising build-up. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the shot! Now, who's going to be... In he goes again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Iniesta. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Silvestre. Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Guardiola. It's a searching pass. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Oh, he's been caught napping! Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Bommel. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and my lad, ambitious and adventurous too.
Thuram with the clearance. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Zola. And that'll be the end of that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So welcome
today's
one and all
match.
to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
He is through here. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi. Pull it. Ball played for Conte. Yamal. Gerrard. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Ball in towards the middle. Silvestre attempts a clearance. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. That is Conte. And here's Gullit.
Gullit really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Aguero. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's having a hit! Can he get it? And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
The goal scorer
There
for
was
Paris
no
Saint-Germain.
getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hazard.
Leeds really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's taking no chances there. Adriano. And Yamal. Looking to play him in. It's Adriano! They want to be quick to recover this. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Leeds with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking here to chip it through. And he was alert to it. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That's a delicate pass. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving on and making good progress. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Decent hit from there.
Leeds certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Yamal! Oh, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Alcantara has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Adriano is behind this one. Adriano! Now, who's going to be first to this? Azar. Yamal. Yamal has the space to scheme. Great chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed.
And he's decided to go for it. Gabriel. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's real chance! Oh, it's come loose.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Leeds are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Leeds have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Conte.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi ventures forward. And here's Hullet. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard, good strong midfield running here. Jordi Alba delivers. Silvestre is there and he can get that clear. Yamal, the man with such great vision.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
And here's Eto'o, and it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Jordi Alba got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Adriano. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Driven in. Oh, good climb! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Jordi Alba looking for options for movement. Jordi Alba is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
check claims comfortably. Jordi Alba making good progress.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Leeds can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tries one from range. Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi, who can single-handedly make a difference. Now it's Hullet. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi takes a shot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Leeds, number 18.
Corner number 2 then.
Lamine Yamal. Number 10.
And a header!
Number 11.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Coming on the field. Number 8. Andres Iniesta. Number 21. Kylian Mbappe.
Paris Saint-Germain
Number 13.
appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. Oh, he's having a go! Corner number 4 coming up here. Bellingham is there to clear. Brilliantly cut out.
Leeds really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a super give and go. Rivaldo. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Somewhat off target. Jordi Alba. Can he get onto this? Jordi Alba has a look up and delivers. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Zico. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Zico is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Leeds. Number 14.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Number 15. Sergio Aguero. Coming on the field. Number 7. Guardiola. Number 25.
Towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
2
Rivaldo.
minutes have been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé, Rivaldo, looking to be a menace in the final third. He'll try from distance! But he's left disappointed.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Pirlo plays it short. And that'll be the end of that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out...
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Hello and welcome
today's
one and all.
match.
The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of this. And Messi! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Shot could be on. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Leeds with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Silvestre, this is promising. And he's being shifted off it. That's good play. Schlotterbeck, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Takes a shot! Same again, same outcome. Leeds have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Oh, that's neat. Great chance! Again, a brilliant save.
Timber, really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
So, third corner of the game. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Alcantara. Quarter of an hour played. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Gerrard. Barcola! Space for him to turn and look. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Driving on and making good progress. Short changes him with that pass. Barcola. Now it's Aubameyang. He has found the way through. Aubameyang! Just couldn't stay down for him.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Conte. Searching pass he's played there. Dink through. Chance! It's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Leeds have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Leeds are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Eto'o. Hullet. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's intervened well there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. It's Aguero! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Unrelenting. Good chance here! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that was vital. Hazard. Well, they can break here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Defending was strong and firm. Looking for the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Conte. Jordi Alba made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
2 minutes have been indicated.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, great leap! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Gabriel promptly on. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Leeds definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Leeds have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
It's a pretty loose pass. No, he's not getting his way this time. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pirlo. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Messi. Some resolute defending there. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Leeds are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Gerrard. Gerrard has got himself a free kick. Sylvestre. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Engages and forces him off the ball. So we've reached the hour mark. It's Gerrard! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Gerrard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Succumbs to the pressure. Barcola is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pass is just off target. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Gerrard. Messi. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So we have movement on both benches.
Number 25, Pierre Aubameyang. Number 12, Bradley Barcola. Coming on the field.
And it's Messi.
Number
Well
13,
seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aguero. Gerrard.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Timber. Big chance! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Suarez really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
There's the shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. And this is Hullet. Tries a shot! And that's in! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
Saint-Germain after 88 minutes in.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Can he get it through? And this is Hullet. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Goal scorer for Paris
One
Saint-Germain.
sweeping move,
Number 20.
executed with deadly efficiency.
Shabbir.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left. So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings
Hello, everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he was alert to it.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Hullet. Hazard. And he's whipped it across. And he can clear it away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's...
And there's the shot! And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Messi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy.
And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Leeds finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Messi ventures forward. Messi stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aguero finds himself offside. And he's picked out the run. Timber. Lovely bit of skill. Played into the box. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way through.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Timber can get it clear. Leeds have the chance to go the other way. That looks a decent ball. Now goes for a shot! Wow, that's a fine save.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe.
Leeds really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Totti. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Great chance here to level it up. Aguero! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Totti. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for options for movement. Pullet has it out wide and in space. That's good play. And he's chosen to go back. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cannavaro. Leeds do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very... And he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Silvestre finding himself in space. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, now he can run away with it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Kante powering forward here. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's a sharp little ball here. Conte. And Gabriel. Koundé. Rodri. Conte. He's found a way past. It's Fulham! Fulham! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shot.
And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Totti gets across and deals with it. Aguero! Aguero! Hazard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pinches it off him. Rodri. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Aguero. And that's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Messi makes a move down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aguero proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And no, that was never going to make it. Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good.
Oh, that's ambitious. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross to the back post. Terrific effort. In he goes again. And it's in. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero. Substitution for Leeds, number 10, Francesco Totti.
So changes afoot here,
Number
and from
21,
both sides.
Kylian
Just
Mbappe.
one in it now.
Number 18,
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This
Number
one's totally
15.
up for grabs.
Sergio
He's
Aguero
beaten the last man.
coming on the field.
Well, it's definitely the
Number
right
19,
attitude and application, Peter.
Lionel
They've
Messi.
got to keep pushing.
Number
This
12,
is a really front-footed
Bradley
approach.
Barcola.
They just need to sort
Number
out their end
13,
product, and quickly.
Luis Suarez. Number 11, Adriano.
That's the throw. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Cannavaro. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Leeds really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pirlo tries to pass it through. Luis Suarez!
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Has a look and plays it forward. Eto. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Timber. Pirlo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Jordi Alba. Adriano. It's Adriano! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Leeds really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Koundé does well to get it back, and he's managed to get free. Nakata looking, and time is up. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Leeds lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Oh, easy pickings there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread it left. Jordi Alba is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And this is Aguero, looking for the run. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Aubameyang is offering a right smile there.
And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Shot! Aguero gets flagged offside. Silvestre does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Aguero. That is a brilliant interception. Conte could move up a gear here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Totti! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Totti deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Iniesta.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. And we have our very first corner. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Forlan, and he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. And this is Gerrard. No way through, so back it comes. Forlan.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Paris Saint-Germain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by.
Hello! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Delivers with whip. Tries to get it clear. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Forlan, in with the challenge. Iniesta.
Now it's Aguero. And it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Iniesta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a good ball out wide. Timber. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Hoisted in. And he gets rid in a hurry. In once more.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now, can they get him away? He's a sharp... Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Hullet. Conte. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's been played through. Oh, no joy this time. Alcantara. Conte. And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. It's Asa! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's taking no chances there. Totti going about things with real menace. Rodri does well to get it back. Jordi Alba. That's a good run down the left. Conte. It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
What a save! Terrific reactions! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. That's good play. Messi shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking for options for movement. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Looking to play him in. Pings in across. Good read, needed to be.
Leeds clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross into the... Terrific effort! Oh, crossbar!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. It's a good run down the right. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He can run onto that. Aguero is flagged offside. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Sergio Aguero, number 25.
And it's Nakata.
Aubameyang, number 10.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Coming onto the field, number 21.
And still, we await the first breakthrough.
Number 13.
That's going wide
Luis
left.
Suarez.
Jordi Alba
Number 19.
knocks it into space.
Lionel Messi.
Jordi Alba finding himself in space. Goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Eto'o.
Oh, really well played.
Thinks about the shots. Can he finish? And no mistake. And that could well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
First breakthrough.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught up. Has another go. And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again.
Tries a shot! That is not... In he goes again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Iniesta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Czech claims it without any fuss. Five minutes to add. Pirlo. Iniesta. He's found the way through. Oh, good drive. Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Goal scorer for Leeds.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Lionel Messi.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough...
And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what...
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Oh, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
And no, that was never going to make it.
There will be a throw-in.
Pirlo. And it's Totti.
This is a promising build-up. Iniesta.
Totti.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Pirlo! And that's off target. Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Now then, the ball's come loose. It's Gerrard!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Quarter of an hour played.
Totti.
Totti! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
Aguero! No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's gone backwards.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Great vision. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press.
Neatly clipped into space. Aguero gets into a good position.
And it's Pirlo.
And this is Totti. Ah, that's a fine interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Leeds have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Aubameyang clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's having a go! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Gerrard.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kvaratskhelia. Gerrard tries to pass it through. Timber looking to receive it in space. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rijkaard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Silvestre, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. This looks promising. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Into Aubameyang, and he's had it nicked away. Totti going about things with real menace. So no flag here. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's picked his way. Iniesta! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Iniesta, chance! And now they can clear their lines. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Totti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pirlo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. Real chance! Well-taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind.
Goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's been it. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Leeds are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are back. Oh, there's the shot! Cleared without hesitation. Played out to the left flank. Kvaratskhelia stood his ground strongly. Iniesta quietly revving up. Threads one in. Aubameyang, and Aubameyang! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Leeds leading now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going to go a long way. So, third corner of the game. Gerrard clears it away. Looking to play him in.
Leeds are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Timber's cross. Aguero! And that interception was most necessary. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
But inscrit.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's rising! Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's ambitious. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pirlo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10. À sa place, le numéro 6. Hazard.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. Gerrard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Luis Suarez. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Après 76 minutes de
The
jeu.
vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 21.
Leeds palpably stronger, better, superior. Mohamed Salah, that's been slipped through. Hazard receives it in a wide position. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Silvestre. Looking for options for movement. Gerrard. Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cannavaro, and this is Adriano.
Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good spread. And this is Mohamed Salah. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Caresses it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. In it. And time is up. Leeds really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents...
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Aguero. And he skips past his man. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pepe produces the perfect tackle there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had it taken off him. Well read, nice interception. Can he get it through? And this is Pele! Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Now it's Aguero. Leeds ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Messi, Gerrard. And here's Aguero. Aguero, and he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! And he's done it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Leeds have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That ball looks a good one. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Iniesta.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gerrard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's had a shot! Nicely aimed pass. No, again there's no way. It's Iniesta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Iniesta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Leeds with the corner, they're first. Pirlo. Silvestre. In towards the back stick. O'Shea. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. Timber. Davids demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gerrard. Now it's Aguero. 15 minutes till half-time. Aubameyang. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Aguero. Can he get on the end of this? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Leeds have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Aubameyang.
Leeds really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Azar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Silvestre. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through, just eases him off the ball. Gerrard, great vision. Threads one in. Aubameyang. Now goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Gerrard. Driven in. Oh, good climb! Oh, what a... Has another go! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Leeds looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 16, Agüero.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Entran número 9, número 4.
Now it's Agüero. It's a promising position. And this is Messi. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Now it's Messi.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball, and he's in here. Iniesta. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. He's got away. He's having a punt! Goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Rosario cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Silvestre. And it's Gerrard. Pepe cuts it out. Gerrard. And this is Agüero.
Agüero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. And this is Puskas. Oh, he's been caught napping. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's being urged to shoot. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now...
Shoots! And in he goes again. Not a bad try by any means. Timber. Silvestre. Agüero, who does have an assist to his name, driving on and making good progress. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Referee's given a throw.
cambio en el campo de juego. Número 14. Número 6.
Leeds still have the cards to affect this game.
Messi. Entran número
Davids.
18.
He is
Número
through
22.
here.
Número
Pass just off
17.
target.
Rosario really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pirlo. It's Iniesta! It's a goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Leeds now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
A corner it is then. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short. They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Aguero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Timber. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Aubameyang. Oh, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Donato. Tries one from range! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Donatoni. It's come to nothing. Guardiola. Luis Suarez. Now it's Aubameyang. Ferry makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Silvestre is all. And that is as far as it goes. Leeds are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's
Height,
match.
expectation,
Leeds
emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too. So he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back.
Goes for a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Referee has just said play on. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Iniesta. Oh, that's nice. Di Marco did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Barcola. And this is Totti. Zubimendi gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Leeds leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now he's got space here. Silvestre cuts out the pass. Schlotterbeck. Adriano. And it's Iniesta. Mbappe. Totti. Totti has found the net here, of course. Knocks it out wide. That's tidy. Totti shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Totti. Timber. Cross into the box. Adriano finds himself offside. Oh, he's not getting any further than that. Aguero. Aguero running with the ball. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Leeds very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And here's Barcola.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played into space. He's picked his way through. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Iniesta, getting on for a third of the way through the game.
That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. The ball has bounced loose now. De Bruyne. Iniesta. Here's Totti, and it's Gerrard. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they win it back again. And the pass is intercepted. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Totti. That ball looks a good one. A lot of space ahead of it. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 41 minutes,
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Leeds are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Ball's out once more. And here's Totti. And it's Pirlo. Totti. And he's straight offside. Well seen, saw that coming. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Leeds sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we get things going again. Aguero. And he skips past his man. He'll try from distance. Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Leeds are looking to go forward now. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Gerrard. Oh, super ball. Big chance! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
After 51 minutes,
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
A case now of complete control. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. And he's lost his man here. It's Aguero! And a neat finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 19.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
To be expected.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And there is his 30th goal. And that really is so impressive.
Number 10.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
It's a good foot in there. Tries to play it through. Pirlo. Played into space. This is a promising build-up. And he's in on goal. And it's De Bruyne. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Takes the shot! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Mbappe. Totti. Nicked it back promptly. Zubimendi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Barcola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adriano. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Iniesta looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Timber. Played out wide. Opts to play it back. And it's made its way to him. Oh, great leap! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Leeds, number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11, Adriano. Number 14, Steven Gerrard.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 9.
Now it's Olise.
Number 15.
Can he get on the end of this?
Sergio Aguero.
Olise in
Number
acres
7.
of space out wide.
Guardiola.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aguero. Now it's Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. He's one-on-one, surely! Zubimendi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Iniesta.
Iniesta.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. DiMarco. Guardiola. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Barcola. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Barcola. Timber. DiMarco promptly onto that, and that is that.
Full edit minutes have been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Cannavaro makes the interception. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Barcola. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Cruyff. Saliba. Looking for the run. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Messi. And the shot! Has fallen kindly here. Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, delightful ball. That's the keeper's ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aubameyang. Timber. Now Barcola threads one in, and he's worked it through. Shot could be on. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has another go! It's a searching pass. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Leeds restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good foot in there. Rice. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Barcola!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Romero deals with that comfortably. Timber. And the shot! Deftly away. In with the challenge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's on it, can he get away? The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Messi. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Silvestre. Now, can they get him away? Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aubameyang is onto it in a flash. Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's in on goal. He's shifting. Great chance! And he's stuck it away. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Leeds with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, he's found support out wide. Applies the finish! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And here's Aguero. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Leeds are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The second half is up and running. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, super ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Marcola is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that is a little undercooked. Goes long and straight. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Timber carries the ball down the right. And it's Serginho. And this is Aguero. And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Aguero attempts a clearance. Messi takes a shot!
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about. It's Luis Suarez! In he goes again! He's got a goal! Pomp, panache and passion! This, a man full of it all! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning. Aguero! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Leeds palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention.
It's Pirlo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Serginho, and that interception was most necessary. Camavinga. Now it's Luis Suarez. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 12. Serán sustituidos
It's
por
gone for a throw-in.
el dorsal 21. El dorsal 7.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now he's got space here. Floated through. He is through here.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vinicius Junior. And here's Suarez. Oh no. Fernandez. Can he spark a counter here? Pass somewhat off target. Guardiola. Adriano. This looks promising. And it's Timber. Timber. Timber's cross. Header! It's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Leeds are having a ball here. Messi. Pirlo gets a foot in here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Gerrard. He's picked his way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that has left him in a heap. Silvestre has the space to scheme. He's got away. Romero. Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. 4 extra minutes added on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plenty to aim at here. Goes for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the chasm continues to widen. And that is that. Leeds have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly.